What is going on, my little pumpkin seeds? I hope your day has been fantastic so far, and I just noticed that one block is missing. So let's fix that real quick. Okay, fixed. Today, I am going to become a farming master. Now I know we have created a couple big farms in this world so far, but we are lacking some serious foodage because all we have is 9 steaks to my name and the stuff in here, which is not a lot of food. So first things first, we are going to make a wheat farm. I need to make an automatic wheat farm in order to be able to breed a whole bunch of sheep, a whole bunch of cows, a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna work on that, and then after that we will move on to some other farms. So I went ahead and I already got some seeds. I got some of the material I'm gonna need in order for my farm to work. And I made this bridge a little bit longer, but we're gonna make our farms over here in this savanna biome. I also forgot I made a silk touch pickaxe because I'm pretty sure I lost my other one. I have no idea where it's at. Forgot I had a god bow too. Forgot I made that. And I named it David Bowie. Oh, I need that carrot actually. And we will place one water bucket in each of these dispensers. So we can go ahead and test out our mechanism. Let's take our lever. And that should push the water all the way down, going to those hoppers.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Wow, you look like you want to ruin my day. So now that we have our farm done, which, I mean, it pretty much is done, we can go ahead and start to... Oh, I forgot. That's a pretty big flaw, isn't it? So one more thing I have to do before I'm able to start tilling the ground, because it is just drying up. I think if I just go like that, then it will be perfectly fine. I think it'll wet itself.
Nope.
So I don't know if this is going to be good enough, but we're going to go ahead and try and till all the ground. We can go ahead and start planting our seeds. While I'm waiting on this farm to grow, I'm going to go ahead and build another farm, which is going to be vital to getting enough paper for our rockets when we eventually get an elytra. What I'm gonna actually do is this, just so I can save some redstone. Do this with a bunch of hoppers, so that way when I put the sugar cane here, they will fall into the hoppers, and then the remaining sugar cane that falls onto the sand will be caught by the rails. So that's how the plan is, at least. We've got all of our hoppers now. We can go ahead and add our sand. I'm really glad that they changed it so rails can't be destroyed by water. That was a fantastic thing that they did. And we're gonna take these pistons, plop them in front of each sand block. Now we just take our observers, facing towards where the sugar cane is going to be growing. And these will emit a pulse. So we pretty much have our sugarcane farm done. I'm going to go ahead, flood this area just so I can get the seeds and the wheat, because I am low on food and I have 0 in my inventory other than the golden apples, and I'd rather not use those. So we'll flood it. So we'll flood it. So we'll flood it. Something is incorrect. There we go. All of those spots stay tilled, so that's nice. And we just go down here and we collect all the goodies. Now the only thing we have to do is add our sugar cane, and we don't have enough. So I'm gonna go on a search for some, and we can fill that in and hopefully get these 2 farms done. So I think I have enough sugar cane. Let's go ahead and put it in our farm and see what we get here. Plenty of sugar cane. So whenever these grow and those 2 hit the observers, then those pistons will push out and break the sugar cane, pushing it into the hoppers or onto that minecart that I have yet to put down on that minecart, and then it'll dispense all of that into those hoppers, bringing it directly into that chest, and we can collect all the sugar cane. So we got these 2 farms done, which is fantastic. Now we need to move on to carrots, melons, pumpkins, potatoes, and then we'll move on to the animals after we're done with that. The reason I'm going into the nether is because I need a lot of gravel. I'm gonna need concrete, so obviously making concrete involves gravel. So the nether is a pretty easy place to get this. So now right here we can go ahead and put in our potato and carrot farm right next to our wheat farm. In between each farm, I'm going to add a little bit of a divider, and it's going to go like this. Next farm. I need the calcium. There's the calcium. Let's go ahead and finish these farms because it's all wet now. This is carrots. Okay, there we go. We got those 2 farms done. Oh, you are sneaky. You sure are sneaky, mister. So the next farm we are going to work on is going to be the melon / pumpkin farm. This one's not going to be too special. I think I'm just going to make a row of pumpkins, of 2 pumpkins and a row of 2 melons. So I think that's what we're going to do, and then we will from there move on to the animals. And we're going to have to build a barn because you can't just have free range animals in Minecraft because they despawn. Imagine if animals just despawned in real life. Like you're just petting your cat or your dog or something, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. Right here is going to be where the melons are going to be planted, or pumpkins, whichever one I decide to do. This is going to be where the melons are going to be spawning in, or hopefully. So the issue is I don't have watermelon seeds or pumpkin seeds yet, so I'm going to have to find some. So when I do, we'll be able to plant them into this farm. We can start growing melons and start growing pumpkins. And take some of those poppies just so we have the red color dye, because barns are red. Everyone knows that, even a toddler. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it red. Let's go ahead and till this grass, or dirt. Now our farm is done regarding plants. Our next step is to make a barn. maybe like right there. So we'll clear out some space, and then I can start building my barn. I gotta go find some animals in order to put them in there as well. But our main focus is to build the barn, because we kind of need to do that first. Got plenty of bones, so hopefully we can get our gray concrete or light gray concrete now. So, I'm not quite ready for these guys yet, but that is another thing I was going to add. I'm going to see if I can just trap that one guy, because there is a farm that I want to make, but I don't want to make it yet, because I don't have the farm set up, but I want a totem of undying, because, you know, hardcore Minecraft. So I'm going to just go ahead and... And I'm gonna mine you into a hole, and then just, you know, leave you there. Hopefully you stay, I don't know. So this is the base of my barn. This is where the animals are gonna go, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and change out the grass for some dirt, because I think it'd look a little bit better if it resembled mud instead of just grass. I'm going to go ahead and throw some hay bales in each one of these two. So that's pretty much what I want it to look like in here. Like, they've been trampling down the dirt and it looks muddy and whatever else. Out here I'm going to leave it relatively untouched. I don't think I'm even going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it grassy. But that's pretty much what each pen is going to look like. So I'm going to do it with the other pens, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, so the floor is officially complete. I got the hay bales, some water in there to make it look a little bit more realistic. The only thing I need to do now is finish the barn. So I'm going to add the structures, the pillars, using that wood. And then we can just cover it all up using our red concrete. So I got to go get more of that, because I am dry as a bone when it comes to spruce wood. So I'll be back, and then we can start working on that. Got plenty of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and start building. So I got the basic frame done for the inside. Now I just need to focus on getting some red along the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to make the wall for the barn. Just like that, I'm out of concrete already. Since I am out of concrete, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more gravel. I got plenty of wood, and I also grabbed a little bit more sand, but I'm mainly going to need gravel right now. The inside is pretty much done. I got all the decor. I think I just got to work on the walls some more, and then I can work on the bone structure. We'll go ahead and build up the rest of these walls around here. So I got to go do something. Turns out, if I don't do the roof first, then I'm not going to be able to judge where I need to put stuff. So I'm going to go get stuff for the roof. And I think what I'm going to use is that new deep slate stuff, because it kind of looks like shingles, and I think it'd look really good as a roof. So we'll go grab a bunch of that, and then we'll return. Luckily I had quite a bit from previous mining experiences, so... yeah, I'm going to have to go get more deep slate, which sucks, but I think it'll work. Alright, finally done with the roof. Now we can work on these support beams. So our barn is pretty much complete. It's just time to add some detail, fix up the roof a bit, and then we need to get our animals. What the heck, my guy? Alright, I think my barn is finally complete. I'm gonna light up the area because creepers keep spawning in here, and that's not good. And then we can go ahead and throw some hay in here, because that is the end goal for up here. So since the barn is complete, the next thing we gotta do is find our animals, bring them in here, and slave them for the rest of their lives. What? What the heck? What am I watching? What was that? Oh my god. Get off my bed. Are you good, buddy? We caught our first animals. We got some pigs and we're gonna go ahead and breed them. There we go. So we finally have all of our animals. Thank the Lord. So final thing that I want to do with this barn is to add a bunch of hay bales up there, and that's going to be an ongoing process because 48 hay bales is a lot, but it's not going to cover the amount that I want. We're finally done with the barn. We got one farm left to do, so that is the one that involves this guy if he's still here, and he is despawned, which is sad, but whatever. So I'm gonna go work on that farm, and that'll be the last one that we're doing, and that's gonna be a raid farm in order to get plenty of totems of undying, because like I said, hardcore, don't want to die. Makes sense. So there's our barn done. Just gotta add hay bales. So the last farm we're building is going to be the raid farm, and I have all the materials I need. Now all that's left to do is build it, and then we'll have to test it out. So I was kind of thinking to use the tuft as like a material for this build, so I'm gonna have to go find some, and then we'll have enough stuff. There we go, there's some. So now that we got our material, we can go ahead and start building it, and I think I'm gonna build it right around here. So we got to clear out some landscaping in order to make sure the raid members don't get stuck on anything, and then we're also going to have to fill in stuff like that. Alright, now that I got all this area cleared out, we can go ahead and start working on the build. So now it's time to go kidnap some people. We're gonna need more villagers for this farm. So I got some rails, got some powered rails. Now I just need to go find them and then steal them from their homes. Alright, caught 2 of them, cool. Now let's go get these clowns. Your iron golem's kind of failing you, isn't it? Oh, alright, bye. Oh, I'm missing a piece. So we're gonna build it right around here. We're gonna go ahead and get our villagers in there now. There he goes. Your turn. Bye-bye. Now that we have our slaves, we can go ahead and move on to the build itself. so we have our villagers in the correct place now. Do this. Now our villager is trapped in there. It was at this time that Dr. Tendrils really questioned whether or not he wanted to continue playing Minecraft. Oh, and I was letting off a million curse words per second, so this is why I'm doing a voiceover. Let's do this so I don't freaking kill the guy again. Alright, there we go. So our guy is now trapped.
That is what you think, my friend.
In the glass box. How did he get out? Come here. My guy, you gotta... No. Do not. No! 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 Thank you. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I would have freaking cried. Why? Why did you have to jump out? Okay. Get back in there. Now he's trapped. And with that villager trapped, we are done with this farm, thank the Lord. So now that we're done with the farm, we can go ahead and find one of those pillager groups and then trigger the raid and get all the stuff. So I lied. That was not my last farm. I would still... What is that? That was a donkey. I would still like to add a couple more farms because this isn't complete. I need a bamboo farm, I need a vine farm, and I need a cocoa bean farm. And I need a jungle in order to do that. The issue is I have no idea where a jungle is. So we're going to have to go explore for a little bit and find one. And then we can build the rest of the farms because, yeah. And I'm hoping I find some pumpkin seeds along the way. Because this is kind of stupid that I don't have pumpkins growing in the pumpkin farm. So let's set out on our journey. Man, I wish I had an elytra. So I know I'm going to regret this, but I kind of want to see how much damage an iron golem will do to me. Oh, it does half a heart. That was not hard. Okay. Oh, that was another thing I needed, is cactuses. And I know I'm right next to a desert, so there's not really a point in me grabbing them. But I'm going to do it anyway, because otherwise I'm going to forget. There's a geode right there. Oh my god. Thank the Lord. That took so freaking long. And if it doesn't have bamboo, that would really suck. An ocelot. I just need one bamboo. That's all I want. I don't see any bamboo. This could be bad. Yes! We are saved by the single bamboo. Thank God. I just gotta figure out what to get rid of. Well, I got what I came for. Let's head home. I had a horse. We're gonna take this guy because we're gonna put him in our barn. First things first, let's do our pumpkins. So this next one we're doing is going to be the cactus farm. That's upsetting. Now we can work on the cactus farm. And cactus farm is done. Alright, for the next few farms, I'm just going to will them into existence. So, boom. Boom. And boom. Now we are done with our farms. Oh, and there's a creeper. Hello, sir. Meet your fate. So now I've officially gotten all the farms I'm probably going to need throughout this. Oh! And what do you know? That's just what I was going to look for. Let's go kill this guy and see how well this raid farm works. So the raid started, so that's good. Now we can drop down here. And then go chill out right here, and hopefully we'll be okay. What do you know? There we go, we got our first victim. Why? Walk on the block. There we go, we got our first totem of undying. That's cool. Can hold that instead of our shield. Alright, we got our Hero of the Village achievement. We got 4 totems of undying. That was a big raid. This was our loot from that. 38 emeralds. That was a very efficient farm. Again, you can just guess who I copied in order to make this farm by now. If not, his name is Waddles. Go check him out. But the farm worked fantastic. My villager died somehow. I might not be able to have those openings. That might be my issue. But I gotta go get another villager now, apparently. But I'm glad I got 1 totem of undying. Or 4, I guess. So, we're gonna end it here with a whole bunch of mobs chasing me. Love you guys. See you later.